Hello and welcome, this is Malskinner, and we're back with some more of the multi-consumer products playthrough of Stellaris using the MegaCorp DLC. And it looks like we have enough influence to do the reform government thing, right? Yeah, influence cost 250. So what do we want to do here? So we've got brand loyalty, monthly unity, that could be good. Free traders, trade value, and branch office value. That sounds pretty good. Indentured assets. No, because the slavery is not really a thing. War exhaustion gain, citizen pop happiness. Naval capacity, not something we really need at the moment. Army damage, army upkeep, no thanks. Private colony ship. Okay, I mean, that's an interesting idea. The private prospectors gives us some administrative capacity, and it also gets the private colony ships going, which I'm not sure exactly how that works. It may just be, you know, private entities colonize plants in my system, which we do have plenty of. I'm not sure how much control we would have over those things. So that's an idea. It may cause my admin cap to get just like crazy, because right now our admin cap is at 110. We get 10 out of this, which would get us to 120. So we're still over that, and this could get out of control with how many things get colonized here. But then again, it may help us. And then a ruthless competition. So between these, I'm thinking free traders gives us trade value and branch office value, two things that we would help us. Also, I could be getting more branch offices, something I have been kind of lax in doing. Or we go to private prospectors and get a whole bunch of colonies. I think I'm going to go this route because I think we need to improve our economy, and a lot of the way I think economy is measured is resources drawing in, and how do we draw in resources? We have a whole bunch of planets. So I'm going to go with private prospectors on this one. Okay, let's reform. So that one, we're just going to have to see how it plays out. This is also going to benefit us in the meantime of reducing some costs and also giving us a boost to our research a bit, really reducing the cost of research. All right, let's continue here. Okay, it appears as though the enigmatic cache is not done with its scan of Goroth and is seeking another target planet within our borders. Okay. I'm going to say a shame because it was giving me a research bonus. But if it goes to another one of our planets, I guess that's fine. So where is it going to go? Well, it's got Hicklum to go to. I mean, I guess we can watch it. Looks like it's going off that way. So it could go to Regulus, maybe. Which honestly we would actually like.
Special project actualized.
Oh, crystalline entities. Reports of a strange, free-floating crystal-like objects observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appear inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures energizing from within their prisms indicate that they should be regarded as hazardous and approached with caution, even should we not find a martial use for them. Studying a shattered crystal would no doubt yield interesting results. So choice number 1, Crystal Hunter modifier added, giving the following effects: plus 33% damage to crystalline entities, plus 500 minerals for every crystal entity fleet destroyed, or fascinating creatures issue special project. I'm going to go with this one because I have a feeling they're in here. And we're not going to easily get to them if once this truce drops. We may have a number of years to do that, but I really honestly don't want to open this up to my enemy anyway. This is a system that they would be able to take advantage of. So let's say fascinating creatures.
Situation log revised.
Go to our situation log. Okay, that one thing went away. Oh no, it's still there. Okay, so this is physics research. What were we researching with our physics? Ah, hyperdrive. Well, that's unfortunate, but oh well. Starbase upgrades. That's going to be 19 months for that. All right. So we'll have to see if we get a lot of... Yeah, it did end up going to Regulus. If we get a bunch of colonies happening without...
Colonial Enterprise upsizing.
Yeah, okay, so that's us that just did that. But I have to keep an eye on that kind of stuff to see if we get a lot of private colonies happening. If that's not how it works, that's not how it works, and it's a learning process either way. How are we doing on our alloys? Pretty good. Really,
Complete.
what I'm looking for... Okay, crystalline entities are unbreakable. The crystalline entities, the name itself, a compromise between rival factions of xenobiologists and xenogeologists on Goroth, are probably alive. An earlier and perhaps more descriptive name for them was silicate animate matter, as they have little in common with biological life. They are solitary beings, each individual crystal sovereign rarely seen with more than a sentinel and a smaller cohort entity, aside from the cohort and sentinel clearly being subservient to the sovereign of the group. The subtle nuances of the crystalline entities' socio-hierarchical relationships are lost on us. Entities do not seem to mate, and we have yet to observe any crystals that are recognizably older or younger than others. Contrary to an early hypothesis, the shifts in hue between individual crystalline entities seem to be related not to their age, but to their latent internal charge, which can be violently unleashed, and it appears as if those sporadic fluctuations in this charge alter the refractive properties of the crystal. Sounds potentially useful. Crystal focus modifier added, giving the following effects: energy credits from jobs plus 5%. Or, what are the military applications? Tech research option gain, crystal infused plating. Tech progress gained plus 50% towards crystal infused plating. I like the idea of the energy credits, because we can always buy stuff, and buying stuff is fun. At this point, we're producing quite a bit of energy credits. How are we doing economically compared to our... not well. Fleet-wise, we're much more powerful. Well, decently more powerful. Tech-wise, we're way ahead. At economy, I'm a little bit behind. I think that's because I didn't expand very aggressively. Probably a mistake that I'm learning better from this experience. What are you up to, Imperium Verver? Also, what did I just do? They've been repaired. Ah, all right. Now that you're here, we can merge these two. Okay, let's see what we got. So 16 Corvettes, 13 destroyers, 12 cruisers, and 2 battleships. Which, fleet composition-wise, seemingly we're happy with that distribution. I personally would like to see maybe another battleship involved with this fleet. How powerful is the fleet? So they are what? The lake still. We're at 11.4k. That's probably not recalculated. Let's fast forward. So 14.5k. I have a feeling that they were stronger than that at one point. Oh, that's right. Ship designer time. It's time to upgrade. We're well behind. Now, one thing I could be doing is I could just go to auto upgrade, which honestly would speed a lot of this up, but I think it's kind of more fun to come in this. I would do that if we were... Don't I have any laser technology coming in? Let me check that real quick. I don't. Okay. I could have swore I had better technology than that. All right, well, let's go back to the ship designer. So it saved that. Okay. We are at level 3 railguns, which, let's see how it compares. So you do 100% shield damage, but not very good armor damage. 3.46. Okay, so at this point, railguns are better. So I guess, you know, one person that advised me to get railguns, they had a certain point, which was eventually the energy siphon's gonna, you know, drop off in usefulness. So we'll go ahead and do that. I think that's all our other, well, no, shields and stuff. I guess that's all we need to do. I mean, there's probably other tech that we gained since, but we'll go ahead and save that. Yeah. Okay. Let's go into the destroyer. We'll do probably similar upgrades here. So what we're looking for is the railguns here. And then you're all upgraded. Okay. I guess this wasn't as much upgrades as I thought it was. Or maybe it was and it just, you know, small things. Okay, so that's the tariff class. Let's go into the cruiser here. So same thing here. We're going to go with the railguns. Otherwise, I think I'm happy. Although we could go with the proton launchers, which we did on our battleships. So 28.17, 32.62. Yeah, you know what? For the sake of getting a little bit different weapon systems here, especially one that's very long ranged, let's go with that. So we'll save that change. Again, I think we're caught up in every other regard. Okay, moving on. We've got the Audit class cruiser, which missile tech we're fine. Lasers we're fine. We're going to want to get rid of that for a railgun. As a matter of fact, I could go more railguns here. Although, I think the idea here... Yeah, because missiles, they pierce shields. I think we're fine with just doing the replacement of the siphons. Okay, so that is that. Save. Yes. Really what we want is we want the hyperdrive tech here. Because that's a lot of what we're looking at. I could do some railguns here. Like, I think it makes a certain amount of sense to maybe the broadside here. We have railgun. We have railguns here. And then we have the lasers in the back. And then that works out, I think. Nice balanced symmetry. Okay. Looking good. And then our defense platform. We get our upgraded point defense. And then... I guess that's going to do our shield damage, the point defense, maybe. And then otherwise, we're probably good. Save that on up. Okie dokie. How expensive would it be to upgrade our fleet? That's actually not bad. 1,135 for this whole fleet? Yeah, let's get going. And then we have the stations that need upgraded. I'm not going to worry about these two fleets. They'll just sit tight, I guess. Really what we need is we need that hyperlane tech.
Upscaling complete.
What was Merope doing? Oh, the planet. Kind of forgot I had a planet there. I don't think we're going to do the upgrade just yet. Honestly, getting you some more food production maybe makes sense. I mean, we have plenty of jobs here. We're not working our farms. I think we could probably sit on this planet for a little while before we do any upgrades. We just need to go through every so often and just make sure that we're staying on top of... Like, for example, this housing situation and our home system's starting to get a little tight. But job-wise, we're quite well, so I don't think we need to really do anything there. The same thing is true, like, on a lot of our planets. Job-wise, we're doing quite well. As a matter of fact, we probably need to back off a bit. But yeah, I'll go ahead and grab another housing district here. Okie dokie.
Research actualized.
Ah! Well... Maybe I should have been a little bit more patient. Okay, let's see here. Colony development speed. I mean, we could do that just to get it over with. We also have the survey speed. Not really that. Oh, neutron launchers. Oh, that's enticing. Oh, gateway travel. We have to do that. It does open us up, though, and that doesn't mean we were going to have to upgrade this system. Like, we have to protect this system. We probably need a fleet there, too. But it does mean that we can jump around quite a bit here. Yeah, I have to take that, because it's a rare tech. It's probably not going to come up again. It'll take a while to research, 51 months. But well worth it, I think. And we've got our top scientist on it. As a matter of fact, we should get a bonus. Do we not have our research agreement bonus? We have a research agreement with our allies, right? Let me double check that. Yeah, they already have gate tech. How the hell are we not getting that? Did I misunderstand the technology? Hold on. Gateway travel. The ability to reactivate the derelict. Okay, well, I don't know why we're not getting the bonus from them, because I think they have that technology. That's how they jumped up here. At least I assume that's how they got here, because they have that gate right there. All right, well, anyway, we're gonna do the gateway travel because I want to do that, and I think it'd be exciting. But again, we're gonna have to upgrade that station and make sure we watch that area, probably by having a powerful fleet in the area. Okay, let's go ahead and continue here. So that may mean that I have to build a secondary fleet. Like, I may send the lake down there, and then we'll build another fleet at Gorham. It'll take time, but probably a good idea, considering we know what the fleet strength of our main rival is, and that they still are pretty powerful, I'd think. Okay. So we're going to have that upgrade happen, but we are going to want to do the ship designer and get that better technology. The question is, do we have technology that would benefit us?
Actualized.
Honestly, the Starbase upgrade is coming at the right time, too. What did we just gain? Ah, Resort World. That's not necessarily something I'm going to take advantage of. Oh, hello, Monthly Unity. Psionic Theory. It's a rare technology. It's not that expensive. Leader level cap, I mean, that could be great. Alien Zoo, okay, whatever. It's cheap, I guess. But yeah, this I think is a good idea. Get that Unity up. Food production still sucks. But I think that's just a matter of probably moving my population around, honestly. Well, maybe I'm wrong. I mean, we don't have a farmer working here, but I don't think one farmer is going to make a big difference. Looks like all of our farms are being worked on our main systems. Yeah. So what I need to do is I need to ramp up food production. Problem is I just don't have the population to do that with. I could shift population away from Goroth, but we have so many jobs here. I really just need to sit on my people and have them work up their population. One thing I could do over here is I could build another robot refinery. I mean, honestly, we could do that anywhere. Let's take a look. When are we going to expand? When's our next expansion? Looks like Regulus Prime and Hicklam are tied. And then we have here where we'd have to get to 15. We'd run out of jobs before then. So, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to get another farm, for example. We don't really need the housing, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and build it, because we're going to need the job anyway. And then I may just shift my population around. I mean, we really don't need as many miners as we have, but then again, my people probably will just ignore me. I mean, we are going to have a population point coming soon, so we'll remain patient. I've got plenty of money. I'm going to save that money, though, because there's a lot of things we can do with that money. One of which is getting our research better. than it currently is, which may be something I do soon. But we're at that point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.